What brings you in to magic mirrors and more today? Oh, let me guess. You're here for a mirror of some kind, is that right? After all, it seems to be the big thing nowadays to have a mirror that talks back, right? I thought so. What's that? Oh, you probably have seen me before. If you didn't recognize me, I'd be somewhat offended. Oh, well, I am the queen. I prefer not to use the word evil. I don't like to give labels. All the mirrors that we have in our inventory have actually been in my possession at one time or another. Oh yes, I really have no use for them anymore, and besides, times have been a bit rough ever since the Snow White incident, so I've had to make ends meet in various ways. It's quite difficult to get a job if you have that sort of criminal record behind you, I suppose. Well, is there any particular mirror you're looking for? No. Well, how about I show you some of my favorites so that you can get a better idea of what might tickle your fancy, so to speak. All right. Let me see here. Yes, birds have been pestering me. You'll probably hear them outside of the shop. They seem to follow me around every day. I know that white's behind it, but I can't prove it. Nonetheless, I shall persevere. Let's see. Oh, this one's a lovely one. I had this one for a number of years, and you shall notice it has a lovely wooden frame with a golden leaf kind of embellishing it, which gives it a nice touch, I feel. A bit of luxury for a low price. The thing that made me kind of put it away in storage is the fact that I didn't get a clear enough reflection out of it, I felt. And quite frankly, the voice within it wasn't very flattering. It's a female voice, and generally with my mirrors I prefer a male. But that's just my personal opinion. This one is only 15 gold pieces. It's a bit of a clearance I have going just because I want to get it out the door. Let's see. Oh, this is a lovely one. It's actually a handheld mirror. It's made of elm, or the frame is elm wood. The voice inside of this one is actually named Bert. And it's a rather simple name for a very complex individual, if I do say so myself. He's very quick to give a compliment, but sometimes his flattery can go a bit too far. He outright lies, which I don't care for. My, shall we say, relationship with this mirror only lasted about 6 months. I grew tired of him. I grew tired of all of my mirrors at one point or another. The mirror I have in my possession now, however, I've had for a number of years, and I'm still very happy with him. Do you like either one of these mirrors? No? Okay, we'll move on then. This is actually a mirror that was given to me by a one-time friend, Ursula. As you can see, the edge of the mirror itself is made out of seashells and conch shells. Very beautiful. sort of design. There's sort of a bad blood between us, so I really do want to part with the mirror as soon as possible, so it's only 10 gold pieces, one of my most affordable mirror options in the shop. But if you're not into seashells, I also have this gorgeous mirror. It's one of my favorites, but I really, as I said, have no use for it any longer. As you can see, it's embellished with enchanted rose petals. They'll forever stay this shade of scarlet, which is quite remarkable. I enchanted it myself, of course. The voice inside of this is, let me see here, I'm trying to remember. It's been a number of decades since I used this mirror, actually. Yes, this is Frederick. He had a bit of a tendency to embellish things, exaggerate a bit, and he incessantly talked about golf for one reason or another, so I had to get rid of him rather quickly. Now, this one here, it's quite a lovely mirror, very simple, understated. The rim of it, or the frame, is out of rosewood, so it is quite lovely, quite delicate. The mirror itself, the spirit within it I found to be a bit immature. I parted with this mirror many, many years ago, but it would make some off-color jokes that offended me every now and again, and I didn't care for that too much, as you might assume. So I think he only lasted about a week in the castle before I had him disposed of, shall we say. Oh yes, I have all of my mirrors stored in a very special, magically protected room in the castle itself. When I had to vacate the castle, let's put it that way, I actually put them all in the Enchanted Forest storage unit. Yes. And when I had the opportunity to open the shop, I jumped at the chance, liquidizing my assets. Okay. Now, these mirrors that I just showed you are more of the traditional spirit mirrors. However, there are some that possess some rather unique magical qualities that I would like to show you as well. They typically don't have the same spirit trapped within them. However, they do offer some particularly unique, enchanted, shall we say, gifts. Would you like to have a look at those? I thought you might. You seem like a bit of an adventurous one yourself, aren't you? Alright. This mirror is yet another handheld mirror. And when you look within it, you will be able to see yourself 1 year in the past on the very day. For instance, if it's the 5th of October, you'll be able to see yourself in the 5th of October last year. So this is quite remarkable if you have a tendency to forget certain memories or certain things that you really should be recollecting. Or if you want to sort of look at how you've progressed over the year. I never cared for this mirror. I don't like to live in the past. Too many less than fond memories, shall we say. But it's quite good if you're trying to, as I said, remember certain things about your past. This next mirror here has the exact opposite effect. It will allow you to see exactly 1 year in the future. So if it's a particular day that you want to kind of gander at and see where you'll be a year from now, then this would be the perfect mirror for that purpose. This mirror is a bit pricier just because it does offer an extremely useful service. So this one would be at 25 gold pieces, which I think is still a bargain, don't you? Now this mirror, this I was very fond of for many years, and then I simply had to do away with it because I got a spirit mirror that was sort of multifunctional. It was able to carry out the same usefulness as this one. This particular mirror will allow you to gaze into the life of your enemy. There's actually a switch here as well on the back, which will allow you to kind of take a peek into the life of one of your best friends as well. Yes, this switch right here. Yes. Well, quite a few of these mirrors have little mechanisms that allow you to do different things with them. Some of them I haven't even discovered yet because I got rid of the mirror too quickly to explore its different functions, but there are quite a few different uses for this mirror. And this one is 17 gold pieces. I actually had it on sale last week. It was marked at 30, and I thought I'd give my customers a chance to pick it up at a steal of a price, if they so wished, of course. Okay, and let's look at one last mirror. I saved the best for last. This one. As you can see, the frame itself is breathtaking. It's pure silver. It's one of my most expensive mirrors. It's 45 gold pieces. However, I have it on sale now for 38. As I said, it's pure silver. It's a rather substantial size too, so it's perfect for an entryway or vanity area. And this mirror will actually allow you to change your appearance, your physical appearance, however you so choose. Yes. It actually comes with a booklet of instructions that I've taped to the back here, and there are various enchantments that you can use in combination with the mirror in order to achieve the desired effects. And the effects generally last for approximately 24 hours, and then you can always refresh them again or go for an entirely new look. Yes. I loved this mirror. Again, though, I got a multifunctional mirror, so I didn't really need it anymore, but it was nice while it lasted, I guess. So, did any of those... Lovely. Well, I'll walk you over to the desk and I'll ring you up then, alright? Alright, now if you just bear with me for a moment. I used to have a shop girl who helped me with the transaction portion of the sale, but she's actually on maternity leave, so let's see here. Wonderful. Now we like to keep rather detailed customer records, so can I have your name, please? And I will occasionally send out some brochures and coupons, things of that nature. Would you like to be added to our mailing list? No, we don't sell the information. I'd never dream of that. What an invasion of privacy. And which mirror did you say you wanted again, dear?
how will you be paying for this today? By check. Well, I do want to let you know we do have a return check policy, and it doesn't involve a fee of any sort, but it does come with a rather hefty curse, so okay, that won't be a problem. Wonderful. I have to warn all my customers, just because I've had some issues with some bounce checks as of late. Alright. Oh, I just love computers, don't you? Oh, I regularly venture online for different magical supplies. Yes. Enchanted apples, potions, things of that sort. It's quite remarkable indeed. Alright, I think that's all we'll need. Did you want your mirror delivered to you, or did you want to take it home today? Yes, we can have it delivered to you. No problem at all. When is a good time? Tomorrow. Right. Well, I actually have two rather well-known dwarves under my employ who make the deliveries for me. Yes. I have an arrangement with them, you see. Lovely. Well, I think that will be all. Well, they'll be there tomorrow to drop off your mirror, and when they do that, they'll pick up the check from you then. That was no problem at all. If you have any friends who you think might be interested in an enchanted mirror of some variety, please feel free to send them in. However, I must say we have a no princess policy. I have listed that up above the register here. Yes. I often find that business dealings with them lead to more harm than good, so I've learned my lesson. But, you have a wonderful day. And as you're leaving, if you do see any ravenous-looking woodland creatures, squirrels, raccoons, things of that variety, pay them no mind. Well, just like the birds, they tend to hang around and try to scare off my clientele, and I've been reporting them to the local authorities for some time, but they say that there's nothing they can do about it. I have a mind to file a restraining order, but how do you file a restraining order against a woodland animal? It's a bit difficult, on several levels. Yes. Well, you take care, dear, and I hope you enjoy your mirror.